Hey guys, it's another Kicking Back with Anna and Dave. We are very excited about the lighting right now. We're feeling good about the lighting.
The lighting
right?
looks great.
We did a little stuff outside. You have to deal with the sun and natural, but here we were able to manipulate things. We're feeling very good about it. All right, I wanted to talk about the WNBA, which is obviously the Women's National Basketball Association. They announced this week that they are going to be the first professional sports organization in the United States that's going to market directly to gay people. Now, it's been a good gay year, as I talk about on my show all the time. Every week, another state. We got Pennsylvania and Oregon this week. Obviously, in terms of sports, Jason Collins in the NBA. Michael Sam was just drafted in the NFL. But this, I think, is really interesting. And this, in a weird way, is like the biggest step because now it's the dollars. Now it's like we are particularly marketing to you. So pretty great, right?
Yeah, I think it's great. I wonder if it's because no one watches the WNBA.
That is a problem. I was going to get to that.
Yeah, so which sucks. But, you know, look, I don't watch basketball, period. So it has nothing to do with gender. I'm just not interested in it.
Yeah. So, I know a lot of people are going to be pissed at you and they're going to say that they are fans. Because they do have like a small hardcore base. But yeah.
I get it. But it's not as big as the NBA. You guys know that. Let's keep it real, right? So, yeah, I mean, it sucks. But I think it's because... This is my speculation. This is probably going to offend people too. It might be because they don't have much to lose, and maybe they're like, "Hey, here's a market that we can appeal to, and maybe that'll help drive up viewership."
Yeah, so I definitely think there's some truth to that, and obviously there's a lot of lesbian players in the WNBA. There's a lot of openly lesbian players, and I'm sure that even beyond that there's actually way more still that don't publicly say it or whatever. And there have been stories about how the WNBA was trying to sort of mitigate the amount of people that were coming out because they didn't want to sort of be seen as a gay league or something. But is there something about this that makes it a little more palatable for mainstream America that it's about women and not about men?
Yes, that's actually a great point. I didn't even think about that. Look, when people talk about gay sex, especially Republicans, they're never referring to lesbians. They're always referring to gay men. Like for some reason they have like this visceral reaction to it. But when
because they're usually doing it in airport bathrooms. And it's so unclean
and there is a double standard when it comes to lesbians and gay guys, because with lesbians they think like, oh, it's beautiful, it's sexy, it turns me on. With gay men, like for some reason they get turned off by it. So yeah, maybe there is that element to it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think about the reaction that people had to Michael Sam after he shared a really tender moment with his boyfriend after he got drafted by the Rams, I believe, right?
He was drafted by the Rams.
Right. Like people had like a negative reaction to it, even though it was a really beautiful moment. There was nothing wrong with it.
Well, that's the funny thing, because, you know, we've come so far, obviously, and it's all great. But when there was the reaction to the kiss, you know, that's the next step. The next step of normalizing everything is that a kiss is just a kiss. You know, so you can't...
Because your kiss is all I miss. Every time I hear
that, yeah, no, wait, who sang that?
I don't know.
I love the 80s.
Oh, God, that song is
80s
so
rocker right
cheesy.
Here. But yeah, the next step, if you want... For all these people that always say, well, we want gays to stop talking about this stuff, or when I do videos on the Rubin Report about gay stuff, people say, well, you talked about gay stuff last week. It's like, it needs to just sort of become what it is. It needs to just finish itself up. And we're almost there. And believe me, no one, I don't know if there will be anybody on earth that will be happier to not talk about the gay stuff than me when it has just ended.
It's normalized. You have gay rights. It's equal rights. It's not an issue anymore. And I think that we're coming pretty close to that.
We are coming pretty close. Do you agree? Do you love the NBA? Do you love lesbians? What else?
I mean, I like lesbians and gay guys.
That's it.
That's it.